Hello, in this video, I'm super excited to share the all new feature in Pear Deck, which is sharing your teacher dashboard as a co-teacher. So now there is a way to add a co-teacher when you are presenting the Pear Deck either live or in student-paced mode so that multiple teachers can be viewing all student responses. Let me show you how it works. First off, this only works with a paid account. So you do have to be on Pear Deck Premium to take advantage of co-teachers. If you are in the normal classroom projector, so I'm in the classroom projector right now, no names attached to responses in this. You do need to open up the dashboard. So I'm going to just go ahead and open that up right here. So this is the teacher dashboard so that I can show you how to add a co-teacher. As soon as you open this teacher dashboard, if you click on the three dots down here, you can invite a co-teacher. Then you just give that co-teacher the URL that will expire in 1 week, as it says, and that's all you have to do. Another way to add a co-teacher is to go over to this class roster up here, and in the teachers tab, you can invite a co-teacher. You get that same exact link. So those are the two ways, either go to the class roster or the three dots. Now, let me show you what it looks like as a co-teacher. I'm going to paste in that link and I'm going to join as another teacher. All right, so I split my screen so that on the left side, I am the main teacher, I am myself, and on the right side, I'm going to be the co-teacher. I'm logged in as Ed on the right. So as you can see, when I join with that link, it says this session is hosted by Stacy Roshan. Let's go. Now, I think to keep things simplest, I'm just going to leave the teacher dashboard open in both my main teacher view, left, and the co-teacher view, right. Both the teacher and the co-teacher have the same ability to move the class through slides. So if I, as the co-teacher, progress the slides to look at how students were doing, that is going to progress the slides for everybody. So just to be clear, if you are in instructor pace mode, whether the co-teacher or the teacher moves the slides, it is moving things for the whole class. You can see who the teachers are right here at the top. So it's going to show the initials of all the teachers. So this is Stacy and Ed that are logged in. And if I hover over, I can see that I am the main host, Stacy Roshan, and then Ed is a co-teacher. You can add more co-teachers if you want. So if I just click on the names here, I can again click this link and give it to any other co-teachers. So that could be for them to run the class with me or even to just review all of the answers after class or if it's in student pace mode as a homework assignment. Now, in case you added a co-teacher and they're messing with something or you need to, for some reason, get rid of them, you do have that ability. If you click on the three dots, you can block them from the session. And you can see that if you block that teacher, they will no longer be able to enter your session. To rejoin, you will have to unblock them. If you accidentally did that, you could always re-add them. You would just need to give them a new code, but I'll leave a little bit more detail about those nitty-gritties in the description box, the frequently asked questions from Pear Deck itself. When you want to end the session, both the teacher and the co-teacher have the ability to end the session and publish the student takeaways. Now, the one thing about publishing the takeaways is that you want to kind of be in sync with your co-teacher about who is publishing the takeaways, because if you both publish takeaways, then students will get 2 copies of it. So I think the easiest thing to do is the main teacher maybe publishes the takeaways and then they can share that folder with the co-teacher in Google Drive. A quick review is that both the teacher and the co-teacher have basically the same controls. The only difference is that the co-teacher cannot add any additional teachers. Only the main teacher has that ability to invite co-teachers. I think the last thing that I'm going to dig into here is if you are using the feedback and leaving the feedback, students will see the teacher account name associated with that feedback. So they'll know who the feedback is coming from. All right, so let me do a quick summary. If you are in the main classroom view or projector view, you do need to open up the dashboard or the teacher dashboard to get the additional controls to add a co-teacher. Once I am there, I can go ahead and click on the 3 dots and invite a co-teacher, or I can go up to the class roster, click on the teachers tab, and invite a co-teacher. Then I would give the co-teacher this link. I can have multiple co-teachers. Once the co-teacher clicks on that link, they'll be asked to sign in with their Google account as normal, and they will have access to these same controls that I do. Just as a reminder, if the co-teacher is moving through the slides, wanting to review some of the answers, it is going to move the whole class forward if you are in instructor pace mode. So both the teacher and the co-teacher have the ability to control the pace of the slides. Of course, if you are the teacher and you turn on student pace mode, that's going to turn on student pace mode for everybody, including the co-teacher. And so in that case, you both can be on different slides at the same time. Final thing, if you are leaving any student feedback, then that feedback will have an indicator of which teacher that came from so that students are clear who gave that feedback. Remember that when you end the session and you publish the student takeaways, you really just want one person to publish those takeaways, and then you could always share that Google Drive folder with your co-teacher. However, they can just be in the Pear Deck itself and looking at all the answers there. So that's probably the easiest way. If for any reason you need to boot a teacher out, you can click on this class roster or just on the names right here, and then you can click on the three dots to block that teacher from the session. All right, that is all I've got for today. I hope this comes in real handy. I know this has been a very popular requested feature, and I'm so excited to see it live. All right, that's all for now. Bye.